next little bit are going to share with you the ways that we bring it to more people. You see, we, the people in this room, we are going to bring it to those people, and we're going to share with you some of those tips. Let's get started, Rachel.
Yeah, you're thinking about when I got started 2.5 years ago. I remember talking with you, and one of the greatest things that attracted to me to Body by Bye was the fact that we were actually promoted to be social. We were actually taught how to do that. How do you guys love that Visalis is the innovators in every space, in every domain, including on the internet, and leveraging the fashions of the time, which is really Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. How many guys love that? So we're going to be talking about a couple of things today about how to be more social, some of the new kids on the block, some new tools that you guys may not be leveraging, but maybe actually have on your phone already, that could be generating you guys more prospects, more customers, more promoters in your business. So if you're ready, say I'm ready. Let's get started. We're going to talk about branding, team building, prospecting online, and the complete play, putting it all together. Now, in talking about branding, you have to realize that as a promoter, you have a personal brand. Your actual, and I'm going to actually talk a little bit about Facebook. I have a question for you. What does your timeline say about you? People ask me all the time here, and they're like, do you have a business card? I'm like, yeah, it's called Facebook. What's your Facebook? Because I've actually built this business in 2.5 years, never handing out a business card. I use Facebook. So what does your info say about you? What does your profile picture say about you? What does your cover photo say? Does it say you're professional? Does it say you're positive? Does it say you're uplifting? Does it say that you haven't logged into Facebook in 3 years, right? I go to some of your guys' posts, it's like 1942 was your last post. It's like, okay, we gotta update regularly. I want you guys to do an inventory of your wall and compare it with some of the top earners and individuals in this business. Look at Nick, look at Blake, look at Ryan, look at Aaron, look at Tara, look at Jason and Kyle. How are they branding themselves? Do you think you guys it's a good idea to model after Crown and global ambassadors, right? So take a look at what they're doing and brand yourself. Now, in branding, we have to talk obviously about what you share online, right? So we're talking about posting. Now, there's definitely some do's and don'ts. Don't be negative ever. Like ever, right? Ever. 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 There's never an acceptable time on social media to be negative. Guys, this is a business platform for you, and it can make you thousands of dollars. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter can make you thousands, can make you a full-time income. But if you're negative, do you guys want to do business with negative people? No. This isn't the time to rant about your kids, to rant about your job. If you're complaining about your boss on Facebook and not being thankful for what you have, do you think you're going to attract anybody to want to work with you? Repeat after me. Leave the drama for your mama.
Leave the drama for your mama.
Don't trash talk. No trash talking. Don't ever get into the bickering matches with other companies. Well, our shake is better than yours. It has 13 grams of protein, right? Don't trash talk, guys. Be the positive one. Be the professional. Our industry needs a new revolution of professionals. How many guys are committed to be the new revolution of professionals in network marketing? Don't trash talk. Be engaging, be entertaining, be funny, and also be diverse. I always say the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, share your personal things. You'll see me post and I'll share, a quote, I'll share a passage from a religious scripture, a funny joke, maybe a rant, and then I'll post about the challenge. So make sure that it's not like every 5 minutes, Visalis, because, you've seen that. It can get a little overwhelming. And also, live your challenge. Are you on a challenge right now? Yes or yes? If you're not on one, get on the challenge. What day are you on? 17. I'm on day 15, right? So know your challenge and live it every single day. Now, Aaron, you are one of the of building community. You do it both online and offline. Share some tips a little bit about how to team build and build an organization using social media.
Great. So, thank you, Rachel. The thing is, we all work together here. Isn't that right? We all work together? That's right. That's what makes us strong. It's what makes us attractive. It magnetizes other people to our teams. It magnetizes our customers. It gives them confidence to take on the challenge themselves. So it's important that we welcome every new member to the challenge, right? Do we agree we're all going to welcome every new challenger, every new customer? Is that right? Reach out. Make that commitment to your customers. Introduce them to the other customers and some of your other promoters on your team. Make sure you're making that connection. It feels good. It'll have people have a better experience, and I promise you'll build a much bigger business much faster. So make sure you take that time and take the initiative. Also, recognition. One of the most important things we do at Visalis is that we recognize people for their accomplishments. Recognize each other for showing up today. You all are heroes. You're bike champions just for showing up. You are the mission in its effect. We are the ones. We are the ones in this room that are going to bring this around the world. You see how special that is? Recognize each other. That is going to make an impression on other people, because I can promise you something. Other people are watching. Lots of other people. More than you can even imagine. Of the 12,000 of us in this room, I can promise you that hundreds of thousands, millions of people are watching. What do you want them to see? Do you want to see a culture, a community that recognizes each other? You bet you do. You absolutely do. So play team. Support each other. Give each other that kind of love. Make sure you are making it a priority to show each other what it means to give each other support.
Now in private, we have a lot of Facebook groups and communities. You actually taught us how to do that when we got started. We had Ambassador, we started our own. I don't think every director and regional director needs their own, but maybe plug it into their Ambassador group, that private group. How would, as a promoter, would you utilize those communities privately? Not just on your wall, obviously you mentioned welcoming people, but how would you use the private communities to build as a team?
One of the great benefits of being here is that you get to connect with other people, right? Is everybody connecting with a lot of other great people here? Yeah. You're all sharing something. You're sharing that inspiration, that goal of achievement, and you want to get connected. Your ambassadors in your up team, make sure you connect with them. Find out what groups they're a part of or groups they're endorsing. Get friended with them, and within that group, invite your promoters in that group. Whatever the team's doing, endorse that. Make sure it's part of what your day is to jump in there and share tips and share your excitement, your enthusiasm, share your goals. Do that with your ambassador. As Rachel's sharing, it's so important that you do that. You see, you raise everybody up when you do that. So if you're not in a group right now, you're not in a Facebook group, make that commitment. Do that. What I've seen in my own personal business is that is key. It's what keeps me in the game every single day. I get inspired by my team. If I'm getting inspired, I promise you can be inspired. I want to do better because I see other people doing better. It makes me better, right? So I think that's what we all really want. So that's a very important part of being in the group.
Recognizing people, playing team both publicly and privately. Will you guys do this?
Yes.
Will you get better at it? Like Tara Wilson always says, a rising tide does raise all ships. Now let's go into prospecting online. Now Facebook is still clearly number one, over 1 billion, the B, billion users are on Facebook. So you want to make sure that you are living your challenge daily. That's obviously goes without saying. Live your challenge, post every single day. And guys, when you're prospecting online, I highly recommend that you again follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, be posting before and afters. Transformational stories. How many guys yesterday were really inspired by some of the transformational stories you saw on stage? Let's hear it from you. I was like, oh, the kids, they give me every single time, right? So 80% of the time, from the challenge, 20% of the time, be posting the ranks, the checks. You guys like the checks? That was awesome. It was a sea of checks, right? Brian Melville was like swimming in a sea of checks. Post those pictures, but make sure they can, like 80% of the time, focus on the product, focus on the shake, focus on the crunch, right? And then, then 20% of the time, focus on the business. Now, there are some brand new ways to prospect online, and it's called a hashtag. How many of you guys know what a hashtag is by show of hands? You guys we're learning, and we're like, hashtag, right? Hashtag. Now, it was really great is Facebook just integrated this. So this is brand new. Guys, nobody is doing this. I'm about to teach you something that nobody in the industry knows how to do. You guys ready?
Yes. We love Rachel.
Are you ready?
Nobody is doing this. You guys are going to clean the freaking house. You guys are going to have an endless supply of people to talk to. Here's what you do. This is just on Facebook, but it works on nearly every platform. You go to Facebook, and up at the search bar, you actually type in your hashtag. So maybe you're typing in, hashtag weight loss. Who would be maybe hashtagging weight loss? People that are losing weight, right? Or wanting to lose weight. Maybe hashtag fitness or hashtag going to the gym or whatever. You can type in anything. Maybe hashtag one of our competitors. Right? Hashtag Kellogg's. No, just kidding, right? But connect with those people. Start a conversation. Build some rapport, right? If they're already on a fitness journey, this is a great way to connect people. Will you do this? Simple. Now, obviously, you also want to be hashtagging our brand because people will be searching for it. So when you're posting from this event, you have hashtag Vitality, hashtag ViLife, hashtag Visalis, ViUK, ViLatino, ViCrunch, etc. Those are some of the corporate hashtags. Now, in talking a little bit about the new kid on the block, so we're going to go a little bit further. Instagram. How many of you guys have Instagram on your cell phone? Than just a photo editing software. Hashtags are everything on Instagram. Here's what you guys want to do. Write this down. A couple tips on Instagram. Post a couple of times a day. 1 to 3 times a day. 1 to 3 photos maximum. You don't want to be blowing up Instagram. The way you get followers, you can actually drive people from your Facebook. You'll say, add, my friends on Facebook. But you want to actually search for people that, again, are on a fitness journey. Losing weight, hashtag lose weight, hashtag fitness, hashtag gym, hashtag exercise, hashtag, getting fat. I don't know, right? You want to get skinny. Hashtag everything. Find people on a fitness journey and start a conversation. Follow them. Comment on their stuff. All of a sudden, you'll notice they're commenting on yours. And that's how it works, right?
That's how it works. Do you get how important this is? How exciting it is to have first mover advantage? We have the best program in the world to share with weight loss, and just the people are waiting to hear it. And with these hashtags, it's just a quick way every single day, just a few minutes a day to have massive exposure. Everybody excited about that, right? Yeah, a lot more exposure.
So I'll show you this here in a second. Now, I'm also going to show you a big opportunity with Instagram video. The great thing that Instagram just launched in the last couple of weeks, again, this is new, is you can actually do a short, 15-second video clip. So imagine having hundreds of millions of users on Instagram that are seeing your posts, seeing your shake of the day, seeing you live your challenge. Do you think that after a while of watching you transform, seeing your before and after, seeing those delicious shakes, they might ask you a question or two, right? So we're going to talk a little bit and show you actually how to do this. So with Instagram, you just take a photo. So here's some of our mix-ins. And what's great is you can actually enhance the photo with different filters, write a short commentary, and again, hashtag. Repeat after me, hashtag. Hashtags are everything. Hashtag a couple of, things that actually make sense about what you're posting, and then post it to your Instagram feed. If you search then that hashtag, you'll see all the things. This is actually hashtag ViLife. So some of you guys might have your photos up there. And you'll actually see what people are posting. Now the video is what's getting me super excited, Aaron, because we know that video is like photos on steroids, right? You get the connection with people. I mean, we did video way before Visalis, right? Back in the YouTube.
Yeah, a lot of video. Everybody see that? If somebody saw a little video from last night at the party, or sometime during the day, you see that might catch some of their interest. Hearing all of our energy, feeling it. You think that might catch some interest? I know it will. So, video is very important. Instagram's got it. We just need to put it there.
It's great, and you don't need to be a techie genius. You literally, again, just open up your Instagram app, press record something short. You can even do some simple editing just by pressing pause, put it together, even add a filter, make it beautiful, and actually post it. Guys, think about the possibilities. Being at a challenge party and doing a quick 15-minute snippet testimonial, taking somebody's Project 10 and posting it, taking somebody's results, grabbing one of these $5,000, $10,000, NDs, PDs, one of the ambassadors, grabbing their story. Guys, this is powerful. This is huge. The people that will run with this will get it. And so, obviously, this is an unlimited way to connect with people. Finding people on Facebook, finding people on Instagram. What would you recommend doing then? Obviously, with Instagram, you kind of got to start a conversation, get them over to Facebook to kind of really get them talking. But from there, you get somebody kind of curious. They're asking, what is Visalis? What is the challenge? What do you recommend do from there?
Yeah, everything we're sharing is just about a little curiosity. A little curiosity. When you get that curiosity, it opens a conversation. The most important part of this is getting people on the phone. Everybody hear that? On the phone. When they see a picture, or especially when they watch a video, their curiosity is going to be there. And when you reach out through Facebook or from Instagram, bring them to Facebook, and they see that you're real. You're somebody that they can connect with and relate with, and you're up to something great. Through that, something I always say is, let's get on the phone. Hey, let's take a few minutes. I'd like to get to know you better. Something really authentic, something real, and I really come from that place, and I think you should too, because the results are much better. And people respond really well to that, and then I take them through the system. Take them through the system, take them through the system. It is exactly the system that works, and that's just the very beginning where I capture some people that might be outside of my market, people that I don't see every day, and so I bring them through the system. How about you, Rachel?
15 minutes a day can be spent doing a couple of quick posts and sharing and living your challenge. You're doing this already, right? You're taking a gym selfie, right? In the gym, in the mirror. I'm not the only one taking a gym selfie. I know there's a few of you out there. You're already doing this, so post and live it. Find people, get them connected, and then my patented line always is when somebody asks you about the challenge, I say, hey, I find Instagram really impersonal, or I find Facebook really impersonal. What's your phone number? I'll give you a call and give you all the information. Can you guys respond with that? Simple. I've done this, Aaron, and I have enrolled over 150 customers and promoters off of social media. This is simple, guys, but we gotta get them through the plan. We gotta get them through the system. And I think what's getting me excited is now knowing all of these equipping, getting better at hashtagging, getting better at living the challenge, being more social, being positive, being a brand, and really living the Visalis life publicly on Facebook. 12,000 people in this room. All coming out of this, posting about the new products, posting about all the stories. I mean, you've seen what internet marketing can do. This is the true viral nature. How many millions of people can we affect?
We are the #1 social media direct sales company in the world. In the world. We are setting the pace. Isn't that great? We've already done it. Let's take it up another notch. All 12,000 of us. Let's post. Let's show the videos. Let's share the challenge. Let's give them the Vi Life. I promise we'll double this room. We will double this room if we all commit to do it together. Is everybody with us?
Yeah.